If you find yourself afraid of what your anger might do if you ever let it out, stay here for a moment. Take a slow breath and arrive here. You do not need to analyze anything. Let the words land where they land. Your body will take what it needs. And begin. I feel afraid of my own anger. I feel like my anger could be dangerous or out of control. I feel like I must monitor myself constantly to make sure I do not hurt anyone. I feel like I could become violent if I let my anger out. I feel like I am secretly a bad or dangerous person. I feel like I must suppress my anger to keep everyone safe. I feel like my anger makes me different from other people. I feel like I must keep myself under strict control. I want to feel safe experiencing my anger without fearing that I will lose control. I recognize these are all intense experiences arising within my awareness, not truths about who I am. Even though I am terrified of my own anger and believe I must keep it locked away to be safe, I acknowledge this is a painful pattern passing through my awareness. I am scared of what lives inside me. I feel like a monster is sleeping in my chest. I remember times I felt a surge of heat and had to clamp down hard. I am afraid that if I stop watching myself for even a moment, something terrible will happen. I feel different, like I am broken or wrong. I hate this part of me. I am so tired of holding on so tight. What if the anger just takes over and I hurt someone I love? I feel so alone with this. No one else seems to have to work this hard to be normal. I notice the tightness in my shoulders right now, the constant vigilance. I am a bad person for even having these feelings. I feel ashamed of the images that flash through my mind when I am angry. I am exhausting myself trying to be good. I wonder what would happen if I just let go. That thought itself scares me. I feel a pressure building like a volcano. Observe how this fear feels like a knot in my stomach. I can't trust myself. Maybe I am fundamentally dangerous. I remember being told my anger was too much. I learned to hide it, to bury it deep. I feel a sadness underneath all this fear. Breathe into the heaviness in the chest. From somewhere quiet, I can notice I am the one having these fearful thoughts. I see now that I am the awareness watching this scared part of me. I am here with this fear exactly as it is, without needing it to go away. The awareness watching this experience remains steady and intact. I do not need to change this feeling, I can simply let it be here. Underlying beliefs. Perhaps I believe that anger itself is bad and makes me bad. It is possible I believe my anger has the power to destroy things and people. I might hold a deep fear that underneath my control, I am a violent person. It is conceivable that I learned, very early, that my authentic feelings were not safe or acceptable. There may be an outdated belief that I am responsible for everyone else's safety and feelings. Perhaps the emotional mechanism is that I equate feeling anger with acting on anger, collapsing a feeling into an action. I could be using constant self-monitoring as an ego protection to maintain a good person identity, which requires me to exhale any part that feels bad. I recognize these are patterns from past experiences and are not my true self. It could be that the role of the safe, controlled one, or the person who must not be angry, was a protective strategy I adopted long ago, and while it once served to keep me safe, it is no longer aligned with who I am now and is simply being outgrown. Adult self, gently turn toward your inner child. I am sorry to my inner child, who was made to feel that your natural anger was dangerous and wrong. I am sorry you felt you had to lock away a part of yourself to be loved and keep others safe. Your anger was never the problem, it was just a signal, a feeling moving through your body, and it is safe for you to feel it now. I am here now as the stable, grown-up presence who can witness your feelings without being overwhelmed by them. Inner child speaks. It feels a little less scary knowing you are here watching with me. I didn't know anyone could be with my anger and not be afraid of it or me. Adult speaks. I give you permission to feel all of you. I release any guilt and shame you carry for simply having feelings. I honor our journey together, every hidden part of it. I love you exactly as you are. You are safe to let go and just be yourself now, because I am here always to protect us. These big feelings are just passing weather, not who we are. Now that we've felt and honored the experience, allow understanding and light to arise naturally. Message from Higher Self. The anger you fear is not a monster. It is a messenger, a powerful current of energy that has been locked away for too long. Your true nature is not a dangerous person who must be controlled. You are vast, peaceful awareness, and this anger is simply a temporary guest appearing within you. The belief that your feeling could become violence was an illusion born of a time when you had no witness for your pain, but the truth is, a feeling can never be an action. From this place of calm, you can see that the constant monitoring was a prison you built to keep others safe from a danger that never actually existed within you. Restores calm, freedom, and balance to know that you are the sky, not the storm. The storm can rage, but the sky remains untouched. The ask. Inner child. I let myself feel the heat of my anger in my hands and chest right now, just for a moment, without having to do anything with it. It feels strange to let it move a little inside me, to just notice the energy without rushing to push it down. Adult self. I am here grounded, and I can stay present while this energy moves through my child, without needing to control or stop it. It is safe to feel this sensation beginning to arise, and I choose to simply observe it with steady attention. Higher self. This experience can unfold in its own time and its own way, without any need for me to direct or understand it. Awareness remains stable and at peace, simply allowing these passing sensations, thoughts, and impulses to arise and dissolve on their own. Bridge into your new reality. Earlier I felt the need to clamp down on my anger immediately, and now I notice a moment of curiosity about the sensation before I react. While it used to feel like a solid block of danger in my chest, there is now a sense of it being more fluid, like energy that can move and shift. I was so identified with the thought, I am dangerous, but now I see that thought as just a cloud passing through the wide, clear sky of my awareness. Reclaim your power. I choose to release the exhausting belief that I must control my feelings. And I embrace the freedom of simply witnessing them as they arise and pass. From the place of the observer, I see that the self witnessing all of this is untouched, capable, and whole, and I reclaim my power from the story that I am broken. Seeing it done. I imagine myself feeling a wave of irritation arise, and instead of fear or clamping down, I feel my feet on the floor and take a slow breath. I see myself noticing the heat in my chest with simple curiosity, watching it move through me like a wave, and then I feel it subside naturally, leaving no wreckage, only the calm sense of having been fully present. I am no longer the jailer of my own feelings, but a welcoming space where all of me is allowed to exist. I feel the warmth of my own emotion, and know it as a natural part of being alive. Nothing to fear, nothing to hide. I sense my body relaxing its constant guard, breathing easily, trusting itself completely. My energy flows freely, and I move through my day with a quiet, grounded confidence that all of me is safe. Now experience a new future. I'm in a familiar situation where a small frustration begins to build. I notice the first flicker of heat in my face and the slight clench in my jaw. Instead of the usual alarm bell, there is just noticing. I feel my feet flat on the floor, grounded and solid. My breath continues slow and easy. I observe the thought, this is annoying, arise, and I let it be there. I feel the energy in my chest begin to expand, a warm pressure. My body feels alert but not afraid. I can feel my adult self nearby, a calm, steady presence watching with me. There is no urge to act, no need to suppress. I am just feeling. The energy moves into my arms, a slight vibration. My hands remain open and relaxed at my sides. I am aware of the space around me, the air on my skin. The intensity crests like a small wave and begins to recede. I take a deeper breath and feel a sense of release in my shoulders. The thought passes, the sensation softens. I am left standing here unharmed with a quiet feeling of that was okay. My inner child looks around, surprised but calm. I feel a gentle warmth in my chest, not anger now, but a soft, peaceful satisfaction. This is how it feels to let a feeling move through. It is simple, it is safe, it is normal. Allow this felt sense to continue integrating naturally in the body and in life. Take a deep breath, feel the shift, and smile. Let this settle gently. There's nothing you need to do right now. You can return to this whenever you feel called. Be gentle with yourself.